What is up, my buttery biscuits? So in today's video, my neighbor is mowing, and y'all, I'm trying to get my videos pre-filmed. I'm gonna be leaving to Japan tomorrow, and I have like so many videos that I need to edit. Actually, I'm gonna edit on the plane, which like, whew, I'm a little nervous, y'all. I got my mask, I got my hand sanitizer, I got everything. I am like really prepared. However, I just touching on this because I guess I haven't talked about it since I talked about it in like 3-4 videos ago when I was like, y'all, I need your guys' opinion. Should I even be going to Japan and stuff like that? As soon as the virus came over here to California, I was like, you know what? I could get it here, I could get it over there. Let me just, you know, take extra precautions and go. Speaking of that though, so I'm gonna be in Tokyo for 6 days, 8, just kidding. I'm gonna be there for 8 days, Osaka 2 days. Do you guys want, like, vlogs? Do you guys want, like, okay, well, I was thinking about doing this because y'all know I like to try different snacks and beers and stuff like that, so I was thinking about trying a Japanese beer, trying, Japanese snacks videos. Let me know if there's any other ideas that you guys want. Also, I was thinking about doing some Japanese makeup, but I would, like, bring it back home and film it in my studio because, obviously, everything that I'm gonna be filming over there is gonna be in the hotel room. So, let me know, give me some thoughts and ideas on that because I really want to try and do different videos. Vlogging, you guys know, like, I love watching vlogs and I would love to film vlogs because y'all, my life is fun. Not trying to toot my own horn, but beep beep. And I would really like to do vlogs, but I just get so shy. But I feel like everyone in Japan, like, they're all be on their phones, like everyone's living through their phone there, so I'm kind of like, maybe I won't feel so shy over there because I feel like there's like a lot of people on their phone and there's a lot of people taking selfies and there's a lot of people vlogging, so I feel like I wouldn't be so shy over there as I am here in California because y'all, sometimes when I be vlog, like I tried to vlog at Disneyland one time and I was like, everyone's just staring at me like, why is he talking to a camera? He looks stupid, you know? And I started getting so self-conscious, so I was like, let me stop. Anyways, y'all, leave me some thoughts on some videos I could film over there in Japan because I think it would be really fun. Yeah, another thing too, I'm gonna try to see if they have tatcha for like a cheaper price over there because it's made in Japan, so like maybe it'll be cheaper. I don't know. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Anyways, you guys, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Give this video a big thumbs up because I would really appreciate that. So, in today's video, we're going to be discussing Jaclyn Hill. I'm sorry, but y'all, there's just so much to talk about with her. There's just so much to talk about, and I just love hearing you guys' feedback on this situation. Okay, so in a minute, I'm going to play a clip which I got from Rich Lux, so shout out to Rich Lux. I took that from his YouTube video because I didn't get it from Jaclyn Hill's stories of her talking about basically all the discounts that are going on with Morphe right now. And y'all, low-key, I'm like a little bit like shook that I'm like 50% off even the Jeffree Star brush set, which I didn't really see too many people talk about the Jeffree Star brush set. And I'm telling you guys, when I actually picked up the Jeffree Star palette, nobody was buying the brushes. It was like completely stocked, and ever since then it's been overstocked. Anyways, her brush set, one of her brush sets is going to be 50% off. And this is another thing that I really wanted to talk about because we talked about it before in the past, which like I said, I'll play the clip for you guys in a little bit. I was like tripped out by this, you guys, and I think that we kind of had answers now. You know, you guys know Jaclyn Hill, she just lies so much. You never know what is true, right? And for the longest time, people were saying Morphe totally owns Jaclyn Cosmetics, and I started thinking like, hold up. I was watching this Instagram story of hers, and I was like, this just doesn't make sense. She said in this video clip that I'm about to play for you guys that Morphe came forward to this idea with her to where if somebody purchases a highlighter from Jaclyn Cosmetics, you're going to get a free brush. And I'm like, so Morphe would come forward to her with this idea when it's her brand. Like, I don't know exactly how this works when a outside company is selling inside of a retailer. They come up with the idea, but it just doesn't make sense to me. And on top of that too, how come throughout this whole entire time, I guess we're just never gonna get answers from Jaclyn. How come out of this whole entire time she's never touched on the topic of her limited edition highlighters are still selling in Morphe? I just don't get it. And this is like, look, if you guys are fans of Jaclyn, just beware, because this just lets you guys know straight up that she really is a manipulator. She is a liar. And things like this, oh my god, they really bother me, is because, you guys, when something is limited edition, say for example the Jeffree Star mystery boxes, those are limited edition, it pushes you to buy it right away because you're like, oh my god, it's limited edition. As soon as it sells out, it's gonna be gone. And I feel like she needed something big to revive her career, her Jaclyn Cosmetics after the whole lipstick gate situation. I really think that she did this on purpose to get people to try to buy that product super fast. And I think that it sucks that it is not limited edition. So a lot of people who may not necessarily have had the money at the time had to, like, you know, move this around and move that around to purchase this product that is not limited edition. Like, it just bothers me. I'm just sitting here like, girl, like, Jaclyn can't be real to save her life. I just don't get it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this clip for you guys so you guys can go ahead and see her story.
I wanted to share with you guys some amazing sales and promotions going on this weekend with my products through Morphe, because I know that on Twitter and in store, people have been so excited, but I haven't actually talked about it, and everything ends on President's Day. So I want to jump on here and just tell you guys what's going on in case you're interested in getting some free stuff. Weekend, if you purchase the Jaclyn Hill palette, first or second, in store, not online, but in store, you will receive a free makeup bag. And not just any random makeup bag, but the makeup bag that I created. It's the large, super silver, glittery makeup bag that's like very durable and holds a lot of your crap. That makeup bag. I've seen so many people on Twitter so excited about it because me and Morphe really did not talk about it or like promote it at all. So it's been kind of a surprise. But yeah, just like a little fun thing for this weekend and in celebration of the launch. So if you purchase a product in store, you will get a free makeup bag along with it. So alongside of that, if you purchase any of the Jaclyn Cosmetics holiday highlight collection, like any highlight through Morphe online or in store during this weekend, you are going to receive a free makeup brush from Jaclyn Cosmetics that is the brush for that product. So if you purchase the extra beaming highlight in any shade, you're going to get the corresponding brush for beaming, and so on and so forth. Same thing with the accent palette, the mood light, you're going to get the corresponding brush, the proper brush for that product for free, which is so cool. Like, I was kind of shocked when they brought this to me and asked me if I would be cool with this promotion. And I just think it's so amazing because my brushes aren't cheap. So the fact that if you purchase a highlight, you get a free brush with it, I just think it's super, super cool. So that lasts only through the weekend. And then if that's not enough, my original brush set that I created with Morphe, as you guys know, I have an eye set and I have a face set. My face set is 50% off through the weekend, which is so cool. Like, that's such a big deal. There's other brush sets on their website as well that are 50% off, but 50% off through the entire weekend for my full face set, which is awesome. That's online and in store as well. And then don't forget, on top of all this, you can use code JACKATTACK in all caps to save extra moolah, but you cannot use it on my brand. Jaclyn Cosmetics, just like anything, if you want to purchase Jeffree Star Cosmetics, if you want to purchase Lunar Beauty, you can't use a code. You can only use it on Morphe products. So just keep that in mind. But those codes, it does work online and in store. So don't forget to use a code at checkout to save yourself 10% off. I know I sound like a broken record, but I don't care.
Okay, so as you guys can see right there from her story, they're having several promotions, which maybe I am wrong, okay? I have not obviously purchased anything from Morphe in the past, 6 or 7 months, so I could totally be wrong, so I'm sorry if that's the case. They're doing a gift with purchase. I have never seen them do a gift with purchase. As she said right there, if you purchase her first or second palette, you will be receiving a makeup bag that she designed, and I'm just kind of like, are they really this desperate for sales right now? I heard through the grapevine that Morphe's numbers are going down. And I do feel like it's because, like I said in a previous video, people are starting to realize there's really nothing special about Morphe. What it is just private label product from China. And it's so crazy because so many people support Morphe, but they're so anti-cosmetics from China. So that's what's a little weird to me, is that, like, all of this is bulk sales from China and people are still supporting it, and it's just kind of like, you know? Anyways, I feel like this is the first time that they're actually doing a gift with purchase. You're getting a makeup bag with the purchase of a palette, and on top of that too, you can use her code to get 10% off of the purchase. And she did say on the 50% off sale stuff, you could use her code. So not only are they having 50% off of her brush set, but then you get an additional 10% on top of that. So that just lets you know right there that Morphe is low-key kind of struggling for sales. And y'all, I could totally be wrong. I give credit when credit is due, and I feel like the palette is absolutely beautiful, but I feel like so many people are not buying it. I don't see that many people, you know, tweeting about it, making videos about it, going on Instagram about it like they did with her first palette. Her first palette was major. A lot of people purchased that palette. Everyone was raving about that palette. Not talking about the vault. The vault obviously was a mess. It was a complete mess, but specifically with the first big 35 palette. That one was everywhere, and this one, I don't really see too many people discussing it. Now, there was some other drama surrounding this, that supposedly the palette is old, and this is why I like having conversations with you guys, because y'all, look, I know that right here, look, I'm a little metiche, but you guys are like next level, and you guys be finding everything out more than I do. I was looking to details on this, and I don't know how to like be an investigator to the max like this, but there are people out there who have an actual import document of when the palettes were received, and allegedly they were received in March or May of 2019. And everything started to make sense. When you were looking at the palette, it does look like a summer palette. It doesn't look like a springtime palette. This was supposedly set to launch in summer of 2019, and this has been sitting in a warehouse ever since then. And this is why she came forward and said, I reached out to Morphe, and I wanted to push the palette back because I haven't been on social media, and I don't want people to think that, oh, I'm just like coming online just to sell products. I don't want them to think that, so can we push it back? And they said no. Everything kind of makes sense about this, that the palette is really old. So y'all, you guys can do your own little research on that. If you guys do have more details, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section. I saw that floating around, and supposedly Jaclyn Hill had came out because everyone was like, whoa, 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 whoa. How come this says JH2 and this is from like over a year ago? And she was like, no, the JH2 was on the original palette. There's just a whole bunch of confusion about that. And I'm just sitting here like, it sucks. And this is the thing that I do feel bad for Jaclyn. I genuinely do feel bad for her. Everyone starts to nitpick, and they're like, hold up, what is up with this import from 2019? It's been sitting in a warehouse for a whole year this whole time. That's where everyone's like, oh my God. And you can see in the comments too, people are like, oh my God. Everyone just nitpicks at everything Jaclyn does. Just let her live. And it's just kind of like, y'all, she should expect it at this point, because she lies about so many things. And it low-key does look like this palette was set to launch in summer. And that means that it was sitting on the shelf this whole entire time. Now look, I'm gonna be dead real with you guys, okay? I'm not trying to defend Jaclyn. Y'all know I have had so much to say about her. But let's say, for example, I just have this conspiracy palette sitting right here. It has a 12-month shelf life, okay? Look, normal palettes will have 12 to 18 months shelf life, so obviously it's sitting on there. You know what? Maybe it could dry out a little bit, but I'm just being really honest with you guys. I have had palettes for years and years, and they have been totally fine. And I'm telling you, there's like 2 MAC palettes that I have specifically that I like created when I started working at MAC, when I first got my 60% discount, that I'm telling you guys are literally like 9 years old, and I still will use them from time to time, and they work perfectly fine. I'm not sitting here trying to defend Jaclyn. I know that that's wrong. They have a shelf life for a reason, but I'm just saying, specifically with eyeshadows, it's not like lipsticks or foundations. With eyeshadows, I feel like they're not really going to be too bad. So I feel like people are saying, oh my God, that's so gross, that's disgusting, they've just been sitting there. Me personally, I'm not too like frazzled by it, because I feel like it's still fine. Yes, it does suck because you want your product to be as fresh as possible, and I do think that that is shady 100%, but I feel like the people who did purchase this palette, I feel like it should still perform very well. If, you know, it's at the same standards as her last palette and other Morphe palettes, it should still be at the same standard, even though it is potentially, allegedly old. I think that it will still use the same, because y'all, I got old palettes and they work just fine. But if you guys have this palette, let me know how you guys like it. I'm really curious to hear you guys' feedback. I really have not seen too much talk about it. It's really weird because that palette is actually very, very beautiful, but I wonder, are people like finally getting the message and the point about Jaclyn, that she's a liar, y'all? Like, she is straight up a liar, and I just don't get it. Coming from someone like me, I just don't get, like, how is it so hard to just keep it real? Just keep it real, and just, but I guess in this case you can't keep it real because they're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars of product. She can't get out there and say, yeah, this palette is a year old, because obviously people are gonna be like, okay, I'm not buying that, what, ugh. But I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.